Yo, what's up guys? Old School Dan here, back again with another video. And I received a DM from a guy named Lovin on Instagram. And his DM said, quick question, weight training belt, wear one on certain lifts or stay away? Could be a good video for you to post to. Lovin, that is an excellent question, and we'll get to that in just a second. So in this video, we're gonna discuss about when to wear a weight training belt and why wear one. Alright, so let's start off with when to wear a weight training belt. Traditionally, you only wear it when you're doing heavy lifting. Does that mean you only have to wear it when you're doing heavy lifting? No, because I've seen guys like Arnold, Frank Zane, Steve Reeves, Vince Gironda all wear belts even when they're not doing heavy lifting. And there's one thing we know for sure is that Frank Zane wasn't a fan of heavy lifting. He did more high reps, like 12 to 15 reps. And when you're doing that many reps, you don't really need a belt because that's not putting so much strain on your muscles or your joints and shit like that, right? And in just a second, we're gonna talk about why they wore one regardless of whether they were doing heavy lifting or not. But right now, I wanna talk about a guy named Rick Drazen, a golden era bodybuilder. So we talked about how he would wear a belt all day when he was at the gym and even when he was at the beach eating ice cream. And the results of him wearing a belt all day will shock you. We'll get to that in just a second, but right now let's switch gears and talk about why wear one. Remember when I talked about Rick Drazen wearing the belt all day? Well, the result of him wearing the belt all day was that he would have this tiny little waist at the end of the day. He said his waist just shrunk. It would be tiny at the end of the day. That was the result of him wearing the belt all day. Now remember, that is one of the benefits you get from wearing a belt when you're training. It helps keep your waist tight. Now I'm not saying go out and wear a belt all day. That's crazy. I'm just saying that one of the benefits of wearing the belt is that it helps keep your waist tight. Now the other benefit of wearing a belt is that it will help you prevent injury. Remember that story I told you about earlier about my friend getting injured? Even though I told him to buy a belt before he gets injured, but he didn't listen and then he ended up getting injured anyways. Alright, so long story short, I told him, hey dude, you know what? You should really buy a belt, because I remember when I first started training, my back started hurting because I wasn't wearing a belt or because I was doing like shitty form. I told him, trust me, dude, you're gonna wanna buy a belt. And he was like, alright, well, he kinda like brushed it off and I was like, dude, buy a belt. Long story short, I told him to buy a belt, he didn't do it, and he ended up getting injured. Then he ended up buying the belt, and then now he's okay. Now let's wrap things up. We talked about when to wear a weight training belt. There really is no time and place when to wear it. You can wear it regardless whether you're heavy lifting or not. Or even when you're going to the beach and you can wear the belt like Rick Drazen did. I wouldn't really recommend that because it would look funny. Now I really would not recommend that, but if he did it, why not? Now the other benefit, remember, was that it will help you prevent injury and it will help you keep your waist tight. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Old School Dan checking out. Peace.